So last time we finished chapter 1, we found out that Tyler wasn't actually the one who killed their mother. It was his sister, and he covered for her. Which was planned. Like, they remembered the whole thing. We also saw the mother, like, go towards Tyler with a gun, but we also saw, like, a spooky figure that was, like, the hunter or something. That was part of their stories show up. And things are a bit weird because it seems like the mom was getting around to... Well, she had, like, a help book to support Tyler. Or she was... It seems like she was trying to figure out how to deal with her transgender kid in, like, a healthy way. So it... Right now, things are pointing towards the mom maybe wasn't actually trying to kill him. Or there was something weird going on. Like, we'll find out. We'll find out. Anything else we should mention? Let's get into it.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
I do. I need something to cool off.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom.
Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie? Ollie? What a waste.
What is that molten chocolate ice cream?
Ollie! Allison, help! We need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Wait, the story reading can't have been the same night, right? Because Tyler, Ollie, whatever, still had long hair there. Yeah, what's up, Koi? How are you doing? Surviving the heat? Same. Barely. It's too fucking warm. Already. Still only June. Surely it doesn't get much worse. I have bad news for you. Have you heard of this month called July?
Would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
What's up, Patty? You have 26 degrees inside?
Spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
Ew.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
I also need ice cream.
Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you.
Thank you.
Everywhere I look, there's just stuff, stuff, and more stuff.
Mary Ann the Magpie. We don't really want to keep anything in here, right?
Hello, ancient broken-down machines that will be the future owner's problem.
Okay. She's wearing such a comfy looking sweater. I wish I had this kind of weather right now.
What to do with this?
The table.
Maybe someone would be willing to refinish it.
They're getting hotter just looking at the sweater. Oh!
What's this doing down here? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
Okay, but look, does looking outside make you feel colder? Look at this.
Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
That sounds like
Guess it's
something
finally
kids
time
would.
to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
Some of them are happy memories.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but...
But not really. I get it.
It's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler...
Always sucks dealing
that's
with
made
other
the
people.
biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, honey, smile, like Allison. Come on, honey, smile, like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
What did we have
I
there?
completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
What is a vole?
Kano, she was in rough shape when we found her. Good thing Marianne actually knew what she was doing with injured wildlife.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. You must be hungry too.
What is a vole?
Looks like Tessa didn't have that
A
broom up her
rodent?
ass back then.
Ah, okay. So basically a rat. Where? Oh. It's too bright out there, I can't see.
Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh. Only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing.
Siblings.
Allison, when we're done with this, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
Well, at least you admit it now.
That's a nice face.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're what now?
You know, my blue toy horse.
I
with
don't
the
know.
kind of melted face. The
What?
one you stole from me.
What? That never happened.
Yeah, it did.
Did she not steal anything from him?
Carnival they had at the school every year. You grabbed it and hid it in the pot. Then when I tried to get it back, you said there was a snake inside too.
Whatever you say, Horseface.
We have the same face.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
We're trying to
We could make
sell
some
everything.
pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh, God, what's that smell?
What's that smell? What's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
You know, this just reminds me that me and my sister used to play that we were tigers.
Couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
Aw, I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
Ugh,
Pickles,
why'd you have to
ketchup.
remind me of that?
I don't know how you ate that stuff.
Says the guy who used to eat
Oh,
peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Dump in cake. That sounds like a British recipe. You know, like toad in the hole. 1 can cherries, 1 can crushed pineapple, 8 ounces whopped walnuts, pressed out by twins, chocolate chips, okay. For the cake mix. 2 cups flour, 1 teaspoon salt, sugar, baking powder, butter. Fucking cups, man. Who measures this in cups? Just use grams, man.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot.
Is that all? We already looked at this. Guess we're going upstairs. Some thundering.
Come on, we've got a lot more to do.
What about that
I'm
dresser?
working on it.
If you want your towels to rot, go for it.
Fair enough. Junkyard.
I wish we had a thunderstorm here. At least it
Thanks for
cools off
clearing out those
afterwards usually.
Not my pleasure.
Oh, ew, ew, ew. Raven Sarah.
Oh, God. I can still taste it. Put it away. Ugh.
Say ah. Ah.
I remember cutting off shaving cream beards with these.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And what do you know? More stuff.
Yay!
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. Hey, Tyler. How does 5 little monkeys go again? 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell down and bumped his head.
Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Or out of a tree.
Don't say that. Mama's gonna be so mad you had to go to the hospital.
She worries way too much about what people think.
Everything okay up there?
Yeah. When's Mom coming
She'll
home?
be here soon. Is anyone hungry?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
You scared me to death when you fell out of that tree. I cried most of the way to Tessa's house.
It was kind of exciting going to the hospital.
Oh wait, I was supposed to
The part
clean
after
that up.
With Marianne, that was less fun.
I remember the look that Tessa gave her when she
Oops.
finally came home. If looks could kill, right?
Yeah. And Marianne was a mess. But soft. What light through yonder... Oh, wait. It's just you.
Clever. Clever. There's a paper plane stuck in the ceiling light.
Maybe it has a secret message from our past selves. Find something to knock it down.
I could use that ball. Okay, let's see if I can still do this.
$5 says you miss.
Easy.
Oh my god. Wow. This is something real.
What is it?
Allison's big fat loser.
You're no better at insults than you were at 11.
Why mess with perfection?
Those paddles are pretty cool.
Dibs.
They do dip. Usually when you use them.
Baloney! Guess who I found? Baloney!
Allie Belly Baloney? Why, yes. I would love to have a tea party with you. Again. For the third time today.
We should gather up all our old toys and give them to charity.
What's that?
I said we should give our old toys to charity.
Oh, good idea. Except for...
Will this ever
So,
stop feeling
you gonna
so
come
weird?
back down to help me, or what?
I hate when voice lines get cut off if you go into the wrong spot. Congratulations, you found the map. That will lead you on with no mishap. Follow my trails of twinkling stones, and perchance you'll escape the unknown.
So long, trusty bunk beds.
Dearest Ollie, how are you? I'm in the boathouse and everything is going very well. I'm writing this letter to formally invite you to my tea party. I will prepare tea and cookies and you can meet my dearest friend Baloney, who I know you will love. Please come this afternoon at 4 p.m. Kind regards, Allison. Have I read this before? Toxic? How would I know what the wrong spot is? To Ollie from Allison. Others may not understand the laughs we have together and love we share for each other, but I know whatever happens, every goblin has a twin. I love you. Happy Siblings Day. Aww. There are so many things that aren't marked.
Hey, did you finish packing upstairs?
Yeah.
Nope. There's way too much junk to sort through.
Well, you gonna clean off the coffee table?
Yep.
Fine. Clean freak.
It's gonna leave a stain on the wood.
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Sure.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
I really like that armchair. On second thought, never mind.
I couldn't... What?
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Oh.
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
Yay. What do we do now?
Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
Sure.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
This looks so wrong with how hot it is here. Wait, why can't I not? Can I? Oh.
Would
Coffee.
you rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
There is a store in
I am
Finland
so
I
glad
often
Eddie
see
came through
that's
on my
called
cafe.
Take Tea,
Did you hear
I
that?
think.
The
That
Ice
is a
King
tea
is sending
store,
us a warning.
but I think of trans people every time.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if
Oh,
you
no.
dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Oh god. More stories? Wait, that's not it. That's cake.
Come check this out.
Oh, it's here.
Allison's first
Oh my-
drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods.
There were
in this house,
signs.
until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
Oh. Let's read some stories. We've only read the first one and then the... Well, one of the princess's party, right? We haven't read any others. Hold on, I'm messing with my cables right now. The Bear and the Princess. Once upon a time, in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he'd got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply cating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down onto all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much more suitable den, and catch fish for her and protect her from wolves. This is getting weird. She in turn would brush out his fur and pick berries without smooshing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother of his cubs. Fucking furries, man. One day the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You're a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear, I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon, ripe berries, and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. And that is how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. And yeah, definitely pretty privilege. If you're pretty, you get to live. Let's read one more, because yeah, this is the one we've already read. The beaver's wait. The beaver fixes the house. Okay. Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the wall, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first 2 things she could fix, but the last concerned her. "What will I do?" despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, "but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I'm very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Okay. Then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver, who kept an excellent crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said. And she set about riding the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks of the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. Alright. Enough stories for now. Oh. I mean, this one always brings food, right?
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch. You go here.
No. Oh, that's how it works.
This one.
I mean, it's probably like... Actually, who went fishing with them? Was it him or him?
You done?
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Oh.
Considering he was
Okay.
the lawful good one.
Too
Okay.
bad the law isn't really just.
The
Yeah.
bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What?
I mean, he
I
was kind of always there, lurking.
and proposing all the time. I'm done. How do I exit this? Ah,
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
yeah.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people, or this one.
Oh.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Okay.
Yep. Totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah, she'd have been a terrible ruler.
We don't get any... Where? Oh wait, I was pressing the wrong button.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Uh-huh.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins!
Beer.
Ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife.
Aww.
There you are.
Thanks, Sam.
Good. Good, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was your mom's favorite recipe.
No.
Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks.
Why would you put the
We don't have a
recipe like
stove.
just
Still
behind the
no
fish?
electricity.
Oh, yeah. That fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I wish I had a good knife.
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on. We should pick up some seed for the birds.
Anything fun around? Will I be called back if I go back here? No? Oh. But there is nothing.
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah, the one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning, door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Just leave it open. What's gonna happen? Beer gonna come and get everything out of it? Sledge!
Well, at least the door is open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
Oh no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
But I didn't do it.
I'm not asking. Go on.
I wish stuff was this easy to
Go into
fix.
plugs. Should
Oh.
be easy enough.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Oh no! Oh no!
Alright, let's take a look.
Look at what? The whole jam needs to be replaced.
Nah, just need to sand that part down. We could refinish the whole thing, but that's a lot of work for an old door.
Every fuse should have the right color cable.
Pass me that handle.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just,
Wait, it said 15 for the garage.
wrecked it playing ball.
Ball. Football? In college?
High school. Best damn fullback around. Well, until I got hurt.
Damn. That's rough.
And it said these need to come up to 120, so we need just 30. Wait, A is this? No!
Seems to be working just fine. Problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
A margarita? Really?
Wait, that's not right.
You sure you don't need a hand?
Hey, I'm moving at my own pace. I need to know this stuff.
Alright.
Women, huh?
Don't do that, Sam.
Hey!
Did you read the note next to the box?
But these should be fine. Because the top ones are all... Yeah. Amps total up to 120 for the whole house, so that should be fine.
Shouldn't we get this cleaned up?
15 for the garage.
I just want to check something. Hey, you two got any, bear insurance?
What for? You and your gun are always around.
Oh, not always. And you can't fend off a bear with smart-ass remarks, you know?
We're not getting a gun, Sam.
Oh wait, this isn't the wrong one. Wait. Do I even need one in there? Yeah.
Let's try this one.
Ugh, there's mold everywhere.
Well, don't stick your nose in there.
But the colors don't match.
Mildew's always a problem with these dwarfs. They're on
Or
the
is
old
120 for all of
Mildew
these?
really screwed that up, huh?
Hey now, watch yourself.
We just need to clean it with turpentine, right? And borax?
Mm-hmm. Probably ought to blow dry it too. I usually air out the barn much as I can. And oil in the spring.
What was that?
Hell no. That stuff's a hazard
No.
for mold. Teak is what you want.
Seems good.
I did it. We have power.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so, bye.
What was that about?
Well,
Predo rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
wolf.
Do not spill it on your shoes.
What?
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes. Hey, it was not funny.
Sure thing, P-boy.
You're such a bully.
Found Marianne's stash.
Strawberry.
Blueberry, salmonberry. Huh. Birch and fireweed?
Oh, never mind. That's
Bet it
salmon.
tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out.
Those have definitely gone bad.
As far as I'm concerned, they always were.
Does canned food really expire? I mean, it's airtight, right?
Not gonna be the one to test that out. Hey there, little buddy.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap.
Be my guest. But it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Wonder what
She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of just locking herself up out here. I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Well, something about it really got to him.
I don't think any of us are exactly happy to see that gun rack.
Hmm.
Remind me to take it down later. Allison, do you know who this is?
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Come on, it's gonna get infected. I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Shh.
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about?
Huh?
I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. Over here, Allison.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Oh god. So many versions.
Look, I had to make that call. I was following procedure, what I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
What happened?
How do we keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea. We shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Another one? Oh.
Get out.
Sorry, Tyler.
Get out. I know you're just doing your job, but I need you to go before you get in trouble. Please just get out of here.
Alright. Say Brown really felt bad about whatever he came out to tell her. It was still the day she attacked us. He still lied. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Don't do that. That sounds unhygienic.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, Just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Who's Tina?
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec.
And we should have eavesdropped at the first call that we got on the
Okay,
ferry.
Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hon, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties.
Wait, is it Virgil?
Not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
It's not the right
I mean,
time.
that's also strange.
Offer, Allison.
I'm sorry, but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
Huh. Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list.
Like, is it just me who thinks that's sketchy? Be alert for bears. We still haven't seen one. Warning! Bear encounters are frequent during salmon run. Exercise extreme caution along all rivers, local trails, viewpoints, and glacier roads. During autumn, bears move to higher elevations to feed on berries and then for the winter. Do not feed the bears. Keep all foods properly stowed and contained. Stay alert, learn to spot fish and game carcasses and scavengers. Make noise while hiking. Bears don't like surprises. Never hike alone. Always carry pepper spray when hiking. In case of encounter, do not run. Stand your ground, wave your arms, talk loudly. Do not climb trees or poles. Bears are extremely efficient climbers. In case of violent attack, fight back vigorously. Good luck. If not friend them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with bears, right? They're so friend-shaped. Until they eat your face.
Whose votes
Here
are you
too.
looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears? Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit.
Fox.
The artist really nailed this
Or
one.
wolf.
Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell.
Does it?
Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? I feel like I've been here before.
I would very much like to have this weather right now. What's up, Tin Can Web? This used to be a Mirror's Edge stream. This also used to be a Yono stream. We might go back to that for a little bit before ESA.
Tina West.
Oh yeah, I
a
might...
realtor?
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
I might have a run at
She had
ESA.
someone who wanted to see the house.
But it's a
she can
donation
only come by
incentive,
day after
so
tomorrow.
who knows?
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like
He
it.
hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
He doesn't get a pass just because this is uncomfortable for you.
I'm not giving him a pass. It's just hard.
doing good. I'm just
Damn
too warm.
situation was hard. You think I liked learning all that shit about Tessa?
This town, these people,
Can't wait going to Sweden
they're just
in
memories to you.
1.5 weeks.
But
Hopefully
it's
it's
my
cooler
home,
there.
Tyler. My friends, my family.
Family.
And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Allison. I just want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right?
I don't wanna
Our hometown
be
looks
aggressive.
pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
So, you really want to live somewhere super secluded like this? Alone in a cave, speaking for the trees?
I do. Is it really that hard to imagine?
No.
Oh yeah? Who do you think's gonna come visit you out there, in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I was hoping you would.
Snow. I miss snow.
You feeling that, Ty?
Yeah.
Found you! North
We have
Star!
been here before.
Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass.
Okay,
And don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
That's just...
Yeah. I can't believe we played it in public, though. We probably looked like tiny freaks shouting nonsense.
Well, we were freaks. But that's why we were awesome.
You never wished we fit in a little more? Not at all?
No,
I love
not
me
really.
some weirdos.
I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins. as
Haven't
they
we
come,
all
but
during our
maybe not
teenage
at the
days?
expense of my father figure?
I'll try my best.
So I have to warn you. I'm not sure we're getting any answers out of Eddie.
You won't have a choice. We're not 10 years old anymore.
He tries to protect me from everything.
Occupational hazard.
He was always so worried about how I was left out at school, so he'd make me throw these huge birthday parties and invite everyone.
And they'd all have to show up because you were the chief's daughter?
Bingo. But then they didn't actually talk to me, so I felt like a stranger in my own house.
Yeah, that sounds even lonelier than not having people around.
Hey, look what I found!
Ollie and Alice.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
Poor tree. Shouldn't you know better?
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts.
Like, doesn't this actually hurt trees pretty badly? Like, they can get
There,
sick
looking better already.
You're right.
and die.
Way better.
So, what's the plan?
You have no idea? I'm pretty sure it's bad. You're not
We go
supposed to
inside,
do it.
calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
I mean, most of the time they'll probably be fine. They'll probably be fine, but
Let's try to let
you
him
know.
get his side of the story out. Okay.
All right, Addie, what you hiding from us?
Yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Hi.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day.
Is it the mailbox dude?
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make time if we say it's important.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, 2 more just appear out of thin air.
Ah, yes. You got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a mom.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during
Hey.
the incident?
He speaks. How's
I'll
Delos
need
treating
her
you so far?
information too, then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16.
Not great, honestly.
Henderson.
But
Different
pretty
last
soon
name?
it'll be over.
Yes,
And I'll never have to come back.
Wow, that was
Does she live
honest.
with you most of the time?
Well, I hope it turns around for you. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Yo, what's up,
Thanks.
Necro?
I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some
I mean,
enemies
it
in
is made by the
administration
same
over that one.
studio.
But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
JCE?
You know, Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Oh. Oh. Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
All right. Incident report states you called yesterday at 6:13 a.m. because someone vandalized your mailbox.
Yeah, tell me, why is the actual name? What were you thinking? That I was just making a song reference?
So I got you
running behind.
I'm sorry I forgot your birthday.
Oh, that was
So
her.
wrapped up with Tyler coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Certainly is.
We still have her credentials to log in.
course. Well, listen, we really appreciate you coming in after a 24-hour shift. Did you need something?
Tyler
else?
Ronan. Good
yeah.
to see you again.
Tyler?
You've gotten tall.
Can you come
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
Neon light and smelly food. Gotta get going.
We're here to see Chief Brown.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What do you do now?
Yeah.
Suspects wanted for a felony.
Oh, well, don't forget to read him his Miranda rights. So is there anything I can help you with?
Busy day around here?
He's not gonna
Well,
give us
the
access
fire
to
alarm
that
went
anyway.
off 3 times in the span of an hour this morning. I thought the chief was gonna rip that alarm right off the wall.
Could you go through the full details of your morning?
Tyler,
Dr.
you ready?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work.
Not eavesdropping.
I was coming over to pick her up at 6:30. So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast, and as we were eating, I realized I hadn't grabbed the mail the night
Oh,
before.
it is
So I
about the
asked her
male
to come with
thief,
me.
huh?
So I helped her into her coat and boots before we went out. We stepped outside. It was still quite dark, but she spotted it anyway. Something was going through our mailbox. My back was to it because I was shutting the door. But
Tyler,
Isabella is certain
ready?
of what she saw. She says it was a little kid. Around her size. She shouted at them, but by the time I turned around, they were gone.
A little kid.
That's what she said. A little kid wearing stripes.
What about you? Are you sure you didn't see anything?
No, I'm sorry.
Now, where was I in this report? Ah, right.
Okay, so I can't.
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good
Can't-
morning, Tyler.
Attempt to ask
Could we
again.
talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres. Where were we?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Where's Isabella now?
At school.
Okay.
At her father's house for the week.
Could I get Mr. Henderson's information from you? I think it'd be helpful if I
So,
could talk to him.
Tyler,
Yes.
Chief said you were a mentor over at Fireweed, huh?
Yep.
You think of joining the force?
Greg's
No.
just got here.
Yeah, I know, but we could use more people like him.
People like me.
Well, yeah, you know, people with natural authority.
Are you really
Oh.
trying to recruit my brother?
And why not? We're short-handed right now. And since you've shot down my offers, I figured I'd try the other Ronin kid.
Wouldn't hurt to lower the average age around here, I guess.
Toxic.
Oh, hey, sorry, Tyler. I'd better finish this or Wilson has a
Alright. So archive, huh?
Oh boy, fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to start.
Uh-huh.
Hey, is that your desk? Huh? I didn't think so. Move on.
Right. Sorry.
Are we going full hitman? Okay, we've read this before. No, not killing people. Abusing fire alarms too as distractions. We did already kill our mother, so
What are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is.
Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency, lake water, you know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
There was a fire drill notice on Vincenzi's desk. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby, now.
we're in the lobby.
You head now?
Yeah, gotta get going. Later.
Bye. Wait, is Allison not coming with us? Be safe, not sorry.
So that mailbox bandit struck again, huh?
Apparently so.
Is that supposed to be Greg's?
Oh, yeah. Well, no one knows for sure, but the resemblance is uncanny.
Yep.
Who's the artist?
Cold case.
What's that red warehouse for?
Shooting range.
Yeehaw! Anything?
It's right behind me.
Yeah, but I wanted to see if
There's
there's...
nothing there.
Okay. Aggressive. Aggressively not letting me explore. That's like a
There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building.
it's like an
It'll
oddly
definitely be
official
locked
looking
from inside.
entrance.
If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
How do I distract? What do I do?
Come on. We need to find another way up.
Yeah, but...
That pile of paperwork?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. Is that... I guess that's all we get.
Jesus, Tyler, what happened?
Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Just leave that there.
I feel like they could have...
I'm in position.
What
Wait.
now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
They could have thought of something more creative. This... eh.
There's winter air.
Okay, I'm by the door. Come on.
Shit.
Where are you?
Right here. Open the door.
Quick, get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it.
Wait, this is just
I
open?
can't believe I'm gonna say this, but maybe there's something in Eddie's office.
They don't hear steps
How
upstairs.
old is Brown?
38.
Oh, wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever join the DCPD. If Eddie catches us in here,
There's no turning back now.
personnel files, department.
Looks like
budget,
this is where Brown keeps all his
0
personal mail.
response.
Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company.
Hmm.
Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director?
I
of
already
fire-
was a criminal,
Oh.
to be fair.
What'd you find?
It's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed Administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt.
He's so gonna catch us. Oh look, give.
Huh. Hey, you.
Stealing.
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Okay.
You find, huh? The Dallas Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
He might work. Military. Wait. Sandwich artist?
Are you sure
That's
you
not a
checked all
thing.
the emails?
Supervise construction of sandwiches. Utilize cash register to engage in commercial transactions with customers. This sounds like you're trying to pad your CV like really, really desperately.
This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
Cops in the US. Drug possession, okay. Fancy way to say you worked at Subway.
Look at you, Allison Ronan, perfect daughter.
Can we stay focused, please?
Whoa, Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know, but there's a reference number, R68653.
Should I write this down? R68653. Can someone put it in chat?
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
Thank you, Kui. Okay. Nacho Mama. You hit reply all. Oh no.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is. Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
Can't hear you properly, Allison.
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Oh, yeah. The community service. He volunteered to help, since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, he called the cops on who. He's in charge of the secret chart.
Dance to honor our elders. Oh yeah, right, they have some...
The Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
some native stuff going on. Yeah, I don't know. They do have telepathy. I guess they're not very concerned about being heard. Hola.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time.
I mean, clearly it's...
The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
Oh god, this is horrible. Ah shit, this is higher. Hmm?
Gee, only 24 different possibilities.
Where is it? No. Yo, Ben, what's up? Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? What were you playing?
Guess we should look up that reference in the archives.
Bambadido.
How did that tune go again?
Dum da dee doo.
Dum. Mm-mm.
You're pressing the wrong numbers. I don't think that's the right order.
Yes.
Ha! You're playing Assassin's Creed Liberate? Which one is Liberation? Where does that one take place?
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning?
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Wow.
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says. Okay.
Did that puzzle require subtitles? Wait, huh? No. I mean, if anything, you needed audio. Oh, it's a beta game? Holy. What is this? Right.
Nope. Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
I'm fine. R68. Why does it say steak here? Oh, it says that for all of them.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Oh. Notified by my partner, Officer Christian Holt, of accident at 12 Cannery Road. White female identified as Marianne Ronan falling over deck into a lake. Audio recorded tape. Oh, there's audio recordings. Okay. Holt and I arrived. Brown, Holt and I arrived at the scene, briefed by Patrol Officer J. Chan of incident. Located witnesses. Minor's name redacted, Ronan, and minor's name redacted, Ronan, whatever. Children of Marianne Ronan. Couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and shock. The children were taken under care of Patrol Officer J. Chan. Okay, prints, photographs. Recovered unlicensed shotgun. And bullets.
Well, so far I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer.
Uh.
If the file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
Yo, Momo, what's up? You're playing the HD remaster? I haven't played... Well, I've played I started playing Brotherhood. That's the only Assassin's Creed I ever touched so far. I've wanted to play Origins for a while, but I haven't. You know how it is. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Anyway. Anything in here? Okay, hair was cut short by a sister. Marianne Ronan threatened, well, Miner's name, Tyler, with a gun when Tyler fled from her. She pursued child to the docks. Tyler Ronan stepped... I'm assuming it says Tyler, and not Allison, because they lied. Stepped Marianne, who was still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after. Did not recover a pair of scissors. Charged Tyler Ronan with homicide. And another case file. Too many games, too little time.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
Oh, how do I... Okay. But... Aw. Okay, is it...
Reference is 05R62-766.
05R... Oh god. What was that? 05... Wait. Oh, R61 and... Well, the one he said was R62. 05R62.
I need to check out 05R62-766.
This is R61. Man. Can't be this. don't see a 05R62. Or is it this? It doesn't say on here. Oh wait. Oh my god. That's evil.
I have her autopsy report.
Okay.
Oh shit.
God,
What is it?
she drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Yep, 15 centimeter stab wound, non-fatal. Death by drowning. Oh boy. We played a really fun upcoming co-op game. I think so. This game is always free in June. I already got it some years ago and just haven't played it before now. But yeah. Well, what's the co-op game called? Yeah, playing games in your Steam library instead of just buying new ones. Oh, we get more now. Okay, guys, give me 1 minute. I wanna fill up my water. Kind of like Sea of Thieves, but with spaceships. What does DRG stand for? I've only played Sea of Thieves once, even though I found it fun. It was just played once with friends and never got back to it.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Did they hang up? Whoops. Is that...
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Oh.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone. Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
No, that's not it.
Hey. What else do we want now? Fun because everyone gets something to do. I should check it out. Wait, I just got that. Ah!
Reference is 05 R61 889.
That's the one I just wanted to check and you didn't let me. Wait. Huh?
Found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler.
Narrative crime summary. On March 1st, 2005, at around 2020. No, 22:00. The victim, Marianne Ronan, a 40-year-old white female, exited her home and entered her garage to start loading a Rassler, whatever, shotgun. Shortly after, her child, Tyler Ronan, 11 years old, entered the garage to display a new haircut given by sister, Allison Ronan. According to witnesses, Tyler Ronan's statement when she saw the child's haircut, Marianne became enraged and threatened Tyler Ronan with shotgun. Tyler Ronan fled the garage towards the lake, calling for help. Marianne followed, still armed, out onto the dock on the southern side of the property. Hearing the noise, witness Allison Ronan also came out of the house towards the dock, where she observed Tyler Ronan under threat from Marianne defend themselves by stabbing mother with a pair of scissors. At that time, both witnesses state Marianne Ronan lost consciousness and fell into the lake. At 22:29, Dallas Crossing Police Department officer Christian Holt received a phone call from Tyler Ronan detailing the incident. Patrol officer Jay Chan was dispatched to the scene. Upon arrival, they set up a containment of the scene, began a crime scene log, and started tending to both juveniles. See their statements for further description. Notification of detectives. On March 1st, 2005, Officer Christian Holt notified his partner, Officer Eddie Brown, by telephone of the incident before being dispatched to the scene. Investigation. Holt and Brown arrived at the scene at 22:58 hours. They noted the crime scene was located entirely outdoors. Cannery Road is a secluded road, mostly comprised of a few residential cottages. Detectives observed a loaded Rassler shotgun on the dock. No rounds had been discharged. They directed forensic personnel to recover items. Detectives were directed to witnesses, Tyler and Allison. Witness Allison, I guess, Ronan stated that she heard screaming while she was upstairs in her bedroom, yeah. She ran down the stairs and looked over the kitchen window and saw her sibling and their mother, Marianne, on the docks. Marianne was threatening her child with her gun. Tyler tried to run away, but Marianne threatened that she was going to shoot. According to both witnesses, she stated, "I'm going to kill you." Tyler Ronan then stabbed Marianne Ronan with a pair of scissors, trying to escape. Marianne Ronan then fell into the water, unconscious. Evidence, well, the shotgun. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, but there isn't really anything new here.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do?
I'm coming.
I'm coming out. No, you're not. He'll see you.
Okay.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
Can I come out? Instructions unclear.
Here. Thank God.
0501 com.
Okay. I need to check out 0501 COM EBR. Okay, here it is.
Can you tell me why? Depends on what the question is.
Brown reported Marianne to Child Services.
What?
Where are you? What's going on?
Oh.
Got something.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family. I just wanted to let you know that we will be moving forward with the case.
I see.
Is there anyone additional we should interview while we're in the area?
Yeah, Samuel Kansky is a close friend of the family.
Uh-huh. K-A-N-S...
K-Y.
Great. Your caseworker, Sandy Black, will be arriving on March 5th. She'll drop by the station first thing in the morning.
Mrs. Prue, how worried should we be?
I really can't say until I have a full picture of the situation.
Of course. Well, have a good afternoon, Mrs. Prue.
You too, sir.
I just listened to Brown chatting with OCS. He really did it. He reported her.
What if he was just a go-between? He might not have had a choice. We need to keep digging.
DUI? Okay. Wait. Okay, there isn't really...
References 2014 201 496.
I didn't really catch that. It wasn't one of these, it was like 20 something. Right?
Nope.
You finding anything?
Here we go.
I am finding.
Not helpful at all.
Old Sam, don't put his lips on nothing that doesn't have beer at the bottom. Oh god. Wait, what was the other one?
There was something about complaints, right? Look for that.
Oh.
There was something about complaints, right? Look for that.
Okay, I need to check out 2014-203-411. There. Huh. Nothing helpful.
He seems like a weirdo. Dude was just drinking in someone's backyard. He keeps being drunk. Okay. Alright, so
There
complaint.
was something about complaints, right? Look for that.
Wait. What? Huh? I don't see a tag to look for that.
Here. Bingo.
Oh, child neglect.
Reference is 2005-201-546.
Hmm. I don't see anything with the 2005 reference, so does 05 also work? Oh wait.
Not this one either.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, here it is. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect.
Theft. Person reporting Tessa. Yeah, right. great friends.
I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Oh no.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey!
I like to move it.
Get off me!
You'd rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
Well, did she come to him?
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Oh yeah, right. I was
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? It's bullshit!
Just following the law then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day? The day she died? To warn her about social services?
She loved you two so damn much. She deserved a chance. I didn't see it coming.
But what could she have done at that point?
I don't know.
Buy some food to pretend that
Right there,
everything's fine.
Must have decided it was over.
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
I don't know, I feel like the first answer isn't really what Tyler would say.
I'm sorry, Eddie. It's not that easy. You're right about one thing, though. It's time we move on.
Oof.
See you around, Chief.
Didn't they say it's like really... It's like really, really rude to not accept the gift.
It's all good, Allison. Let's have a talk later.
Alright. We're gonna end here for today. I think this chapter will still go on for a little bit. And it's getting late. No, I'm sorry! It's late and I'm too warm. I need to open all the windows and hope that it's cooled down outside. We're gonna end on having given back the gift.